Your story. Chicago Bulls down at the half to the Atlanta Hawks. After getting out to a nice little early lead, that lead got completely down. The Bulls go down by 8 at the halftime, allowing a lot of 3-point shots from Bogdanovic. We're gonna go ahead and get all into it. First, we got to get into that intro.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
Somebody said mic sounds loud. Let me get that down a little bit. I don't know what's up with that. All right, but with that being said, this game does not look good by the Chicago Bulls. Not at all. This game mad questionable. I don't like this game at all. I really don't. I don't like this game and the way that the Chicago Bulls are playing it at all. I just real slow out. Hold on. Somebody said I don't know why the mic would be too loud. I haven't changed anything from earlier. Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on with this. Let's do this. No, that's not the right one. That's why that's not working. Give me 1 second, y'all. My bad. All right, is that better at all? Is that better? I don't know what the hell's going on with this shit. When you switch technology, that shit sucks sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do now. This should sound a lot better. I had to just switch whole sides of the studio. I don't know what is going on over there on the other side, but we're better now. We're going to turn on the lights. We're going to do our thing. But yeah, this was real questionable. Just a slow start for the Chicago Bulls, not really executing well at all. It's just like they're flat out there, no energy. A lot of things just out there questionable right now, and we need to see the team just play better. Like the lack of energy is felt after about 5 minutes left in the first quarter to the end of that second quarter. It's just real flat. I wouldn't have mind Billy Donovan putting in Dalen Terry for some energy there. Brazil says Caruso makes a difference. The floor general quality isn't quite there in Io yet. Absolutely, right? Io has moments where pushing the pace, but usually when Io pushes the pace, it does allow for the Bulls to move a little bit quicker, but it's usually meant for him to score. It's him getting to the lane. When you don't have Caruso out there, it is a very big difference as far as just the ball management. It just is. And they don't really have the defensive intensity they had. They're not shooting the ball as good either. They're 20 of 45 right now for 44% shooting, only 3 of 11 from three-point range. So that's definitely hurting the team as well. They have 13 assists on 20 made baskets. That's not too bad. But yeah, to you guys' point as well, mentioning Io DeSumo is gonna, that looked like a nasty injury. Not necessarily saying he may miss the whole game or may miss. We're not saying that he may miss extended time, but he may be gone for the rest of this game. Like there's a complete possibility that he's gone for the rest of the game. Shay says, I'm not trying to shit on Zach LaVine, but at the same time, this man, you got to give the ball up, Jesus Christ. In the first quarter, we had 4 turnovers, and 3 of them, I think, were by him. He's turned the ball over a lot. Now, some of the first 2, at least turnovers that I remember Zach LaVine having, they were kind of, one slipped out of his hand. It was knocked by a defender, but it then bounced off his leg. So that was one of the turnovers. But then he did have one on a pass as well. So things definitely need to tighten up for this team. They are not playing as solidly as they were before. Last night. And they're just not as crisp. Now you're on a back-to-back, the same game over back-to-back where you had to travel overnight on that back-to-back. So that may be a part of it, but that excuse only gets the team so far. Yeah, that excuse only gets the team so far. So I don't know. This team missing as many starters as they are. I know Bogmanovich is having a pretty solid night tonight, but that doesn't excuse for the team having the game that they're having right now. It just doesn't. What happened? You missed no energy, turnovers, bad turnovers. I think they had 9 turnovers in the first quarter. First half, 8 turnovers. It looks like in the first half. That's not going to get it done. This Bulls team just is not playing with the same level that they were playing last night. They just aren't, and so that's being felt out there definitely in this game. And it's just like a little. It's hard to put into words because it's like an edge that they're missing that they had last night that they don't have in this game. And it's more than just this team's missing starters too. It's execution. They just seem flat out there. I know it's the second night of a back to back, but they need to do something. And that's why I'm really surprised they have not. Now, the thing is, if it does miss the rest of this game, we can definitely see Dalen Terry play some heavy minutes in the second quarter. But knowing Billy Donovan, too, he may just play Dragic a little bit more. Who knows? We may see some weird lineup or something where, like, Tony Bradley's the point guard, something like that. Definitely should put Terry out there. Agreed. Jordan Stewart says, the dirty, I feel like he could have avoided that BS. Oh, Trey dirty. Listen, Trey may have been like, listen, this dude has cooked me all last season, 3 games out of 4 last season. Let me go ahead and take this opportunity. Nah, let me stop. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but I don't think it was a dirty play, but it definitely looked like he tried to put him in an unprettier. That's for sure. The defensive rotation has to be better. Yeah, especially out to the 3-point line. They definitely, and the defense overall has to be better. It's not like the Hawks aren't shooting light out from 3-point range. They're 5 of 16 for 31%. But out of those 5 that they hit, Bogdanovich had firing in the second half. Because Io was on his way to have another son for sure. Well, to re-son him up. But out of the 5 3-pointers made, Bogdanovich has 5 of them. I mean, he has 3 of them. And then Griffin has the other 2. So all of the 3-pointers made by this Atlanta Hawks team has come from 2 players, 2 of them. What the fuck is happening here, bro? This shit is. Now, this interface that I'm using right now, every once in a while, it just needs to be turned off, turned back on. It happens. It just needs to be turned off and turned back on. This is an older interface. I'm actually going to put the Rodecaster 1 over on this side and leave the 2 on the other side of the studio. So that'll be happening at some point. Shy City 1 says, I like Drummond and DJJ on the floor together. Yeah, because they bring some energy, right? They bring a little bit of energy that they've had so far has come from those 2 players. Mars says it sucks being a Bulls and Dolphins fan. Now I have to try to watch both games at the same time. Well, imagine being a Chicago sports fan. That's happened twice this season. But how did you wind up a Bulls and Dolphins fan of all things? That's weird. Brendan L. Jet, if Io doesn't return, Billy has to play Terry now. I mean, you would hope so, but nothing's guaranteed. Not in this league. This is Vooch night. He got to be the number 1 option for the second half. I mean, it's just I don't trust Billy Donovan to go to Vooch that heavily. Vooch is cooking though. 5 of 7, 1 for 1 from 3-point range, 11 points, only 3 rebounds. Are we winning? Yeah, we're losing the rebounding battle by 12. I need to see us rebound a little bit better as well. L in the building says, these doggone Bulls, they better step it up and score the basketball. Maybe a little defense would help. Just a little bit. Can we just get a tinge of defense? Just a tinge. Just a little bit. Bulls since birth, LOL. Wanted to root for the team. They were highly hated. LOL. Been a Fins fan for 10 years. That makes sense. That makes sense. Vooch has played well, but he needs to get in the post when the Hawks are in the zone. Agreed. The Lob Mob asks, why do they never just let Vooch feast? Hey, listen, I have no idea. You got to talk to Billy Donovan about that. Maybe we'll get Billy Donovan on the line today in the post game. There's definitely probably be a call to Billy Donovan in the Bulls fan voice. If we my phone calls are gonna be hilarious now with the voice changer. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. What changes do you think we need to see in the second half? Better rotation defensively. Less turnovers. Can we get the turnovers under? And keep in mind, we had 12 turnovers total last night. We got 8 already in the first half. We need to get that together for sure. Better defense, better rotations, things like that. Looks like the game is coming back on. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'll be back post game. Make sure you guys are here to Chicago Bulls Central. Game day. Let's get the energy. My energy low too, just like the Bulls. Let's get it up. We got big things coming in this second half. I think the Bulls are going to put together. We've been a better second half most this season. The Bulls are going to have a better second half. I'm speaking it into existence. When I come back for the post game show, we're going to be talking about a dub. Peace, y'all.